But if you believe in yourself, you can be anything you want.
All right, guys, so we are here today with legendary skateboarder
Walter Boyle, hi, how are you doing?
Walter Boyle. Can you just tell me your entire life story?
Well, I grew up in this skate park. Literally, I lived here for many years. I was homeless as a young child.
How old?
Oh, about 13 years old.
13 years old, you were homeless?
Yeah.
Wow, how did that happen?
The family I came up from, don't get me wrong, it was a great upright, but it wasn't the support that I needed. And there was just a lot of problems I was going through at the time as a young man. And so I decided, you know, I'm gonna live on my own. And I ran away and I was homeless. And where else to be at, I felt comfortable at the Manteca Skate Park.
Manteca Skate Park, straight to the park.
Yeah, I lived in the back over there in tumbleweeds with a tent, and I lived there for many years, and I just skated. I went to work. I worked odd jobs like dishwashing. I used to pick the laborers in the fields and stuff just so I can get something or panhandle, and I come out skating. And it was really rough, but what was the best part is that I love skateboarding, and it really kept me really sane.
Yeah. How did you start skateboarding?
I started skating when I was 3. My brother and my dad gave me my first board.
Wow.
And then so when my dad passed away and my brother wasn't skating with me, and it was just all by myself, I just continued to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you got good.
Yeah, I'm still not good, you know.
Yeah, you are, Walter.
I'm still not good.
You're legendary.
I'm just very happy and privileged just to be here, and what I want to produce out of my skating is positive influence and give to others that people are not going to believe in you.
Yeah.
You're always going to have a downer, a negative Nancy, but what counts is believing in yourself, and when you have yourself, that's all you need in life.
Yeah.
Okay, yourself and your skateboard, or whatever it is, playing with yarn or painting. With skateboarding, it's a destructive way for me, but being in a productive mindset.
Wow. Okay, so you're 13 years old, you're living at the skate park, you got a skateboard, and then you just start progressing. How did you learn? It's not like you pulled up YouTube and watched a tutorial.
No. I really would just read magazines and follow the skateboarders I really like.
Yeah.
Like Jason Jesse, you know, Andy Roy and Tony Trujillo and Arco and all those guys. Like, those were the people I really looked up to.
Yeah.
And I still do.
Wow.
And, you know, just to be where I'm at right now, I'm just privileged just to still be skating, you know?
How old are you?
I'm 40 years old.
40 years old.
40.
I'm exactly 40 years old as well.
I feel it sometimes, but I try to ignore it.
1983.
Yeah.
Okay, but in somewhere around there, you got sponsored, you started making a career out of skateboarding.
I got founded at Lathrop Skate Park when it was just getting built, and it was from a dude called Frequency Flow out in Los Angeles, and took an interest in me, and it was like, where do I send you your package? I'm like, can you just give it to me now? I'm homeless. He goes, you're lying, you're not homeless. And I'm like, no, I'm homeless.
Yeah,
Can you buy me something to eat? You know, like, seriously. But I had that support, and then from there I got with FINF, and then with FINF I did the state tour with them on the FINF tour, which was really amazing because, like, I haven't left the States since I was 10, you know, and I was with my parents. And then to do it on my own at a young kid, as a youngster,
to travel around.
Yeah, you know, and be funded by these people that I don't even know, but they just really encouraged me to skate. That was like the best. It's always going to be the best part of me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what was it like for you when you started getting support, somebody saying this skateboarding is going to mean something for you?
I never felt that attention before. I never felt that support. I never felt that love. Like I said, just to have that support, it really, really meant something to me. Just like, wow, I got someone who actually believes in me, and it's not even my family member.
Right.
Like,
because you probably didn't have that so much with your family.
I didn't have that support. I always got told I was going to grow up to be a loser and a zero.
Really?
I actually stopped liking Zero Company because Zero Skateboards was my favorite skateboard.
Yeah.
And then when my family sat me down, like intervention, like I'm on drugs or something, like you're never going to be pro, you're never going to be good, you're never going to be in Thrasher.
This is what your family was saying.
This is what my family was telling me. You know how brutal that is? Like,
but guess
family's
who's
supposed
pro
to
now?
be there to help. But I got these, you know, full-grown men supporting me. And I've never had that feeling before, and I just felt so privileged.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, thank you. And I never wanted that attention. I do skateboarding because you don't need friends, you don't need you don't need a girlfriend, you got your skateboard, and that's all you need.
Yeah,
you know?
it's true.
And that's all I needed was my skateboard. And to this day, if my woman was to ask me if me or skateboarding, well, I'm sorry, it's skateboarding.
Yeah.
It's been there for me my whole life. It's, you know, it's sucked up my tears, my blood, my sweat, and not only my time, but I don't feel like I wasted a minute, and I love it.
Wow.
And I'm still gonna do it till I'm 80. I'm gonna do it till I die.
That's amazing.
I love skateboarding that much.
So would you say it saved your life?
It did. It really did. It got me off of drugs because I was spiraling down. I wasn't hanging out with the right people. I wasn't hanging out with skateboarders.
Yeah. What
And
happened? Tell me the story.
I actually forgot that I had a talent.
Really?
For 4 years. I forgot that I knew how to skateboard because I was hooked on things that weren't healthy for me in my life.
Yeah.
And how I got off of it was I was locked up in jail, and I was like, why is my life like this?
Really?
Why is it like this? Everyone's turning to God or to a program. And I came across a busted up Trans World Skateboarding magazine in jail.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God, I know how to skateboard. Cool. Eric Costin. I remember that guy from Girl. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot. I have a talent. You know? And then as soon as I got out, I told myself I'm dedicating my life to skateboarding. And that was at the age.
How old were you there?
I was 18.
18?
Yeah, I just got out of CYA.
Wow.
California Youth Authority. And that was pretty gnarly. So when I got out, I was like, I'm going back to skateboarding. I'm doing this. And, you know, I've never had any encouragement.
Right.
And so I always encouraged myself. And so I just picked it back up and I just not let it go.
Wow.
And it was from the age of 18. Mind you, I started skating when I was 3. I got heavy into it when I was 10 years old because I was living in Santa Cruz. And I was sponsored by Santa Cruz Surf Shop at the time, because I surf.
Yeah.
And I lived at the Point. I used to hang out with the Point boys, Chondo and all those guys. They were really, really awesome. Yeah, I just picked up my board. I'm like, I'm dedicated. Like, this keeps me out of trouble.
And it kept you off drugs?
It kept me off drugs, yeah.
Wow.
Believe it or not, yeah. Skateboarding kept me off drugs. And man, I've been clean since I was 18. I'm 40 years old now, and I feel better. The only thing I don't feel better about is my stance when I don't land my trick.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I beat myself up on now.
And did you ever film video parts and do that whole thing?
Yeah, I did video parts. I was in, well, before Confusion was Confusion, it was called Concussion.
Yes.
And I was in Volume 1, the Amnesia video. That was my first appearance in an actual surf and skate video, was the Amnesia video and Concussion.
And you had a video part?
I had a video part, and that was awesome. And then—
Is that on the internet?
Yeah, you can look it up.
I gotta find this.
Yeah, there's a scene of it. You'll know it's me. I have long hair. I used to have long hair. Now I'm clean cut now.
Yeah.
But I have long hair. The scene starts off with me boxing with a 16-year-old, and I'm 13 years old.
Yeah.
Just duking it out with a 17-year-old, bro. It skips to me dropping in off of a roof over, I think it was off 31st Street.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Bombed it. 13 and a half years old. I got these full-grown men, they're like, you're crazy, Walter, you cannot do that. And I'm like, don't tell me something I can't do, because I'm gonna do it.
I know, it's funny thing about skateboarders, I swear, if you tell them you can't do that, they go and do it.
Yeah.
What is that?
I think it's just, it's physics, man. I mean, if you think about it, skateboarding is already breaking the law of physics, you know? I mean, come on, you're playing on a piece of wood that's rolling on these wheels with metal, and you're popping the board off and you're kicking it and you're watching your time. It's all physics, and that's what's so cool about it, man. It's so unexplainable how much I love skateboarding. Like,
so then eventually around there, somewhere you got a pro model board.
Yeah, my first pro model was with Frequency Flow. That was
Frequency Flow
skateboards, and they're based out in Los Angeles. I was like, oh crap, a sponsor from Los Angeles? Oh, I'm doing great. Got a pro model. At the time, Breaking Bad was really popular.
Yes.
So since my name is Walter, they did a Walter White.
No way, that's
theme,
so good.
For Breaking Bad, and it was pretty cool. That was my first model. There was 200 made. I got a little commission. It wasn't much. Like, mind you, I do skateboarding because I love it. Not that I'm gonna get something out of it. The only thing I get out of it is my achievements out of landing a trick.
Wow.
So then when I got with, I was with Finif, Broke Leg, Greenleaf, and then I got with Killer Instincts, and then I won the Big Bull Championship at the Tim Branch, and I went against Bennett and all these legends, man, and it was insane. And for me to take 4th place and to get cashed out, I literally was crying.
Yeah.
because when we went to this comp, me and my partner, Eric Estrada, we lost our bags on the beach.
No.
Yeah, we lost our sleeping bags and our backpacks, and then we had to go to this comp, and we had to pay to get in. And so I talked to Dave Duncan. You know who Dave Duncan is? Legendary Dave Duncan. Oh, bro.
I'm sure I should know who Dave Duncan is. I'm
Duncan.
so sorry.
Yeah, Dave
Where's
Duncan.
the Google?
Man, legend, man. He used to skate with Scott Foss and all those guys in the day. I went up and approached him, and I told him my whole scenario, and he goes, well, if we let you in the competition, are you going to win? I said, I won't take first, but I will place. And I did. I didn't let him down.
And you won.
And yeah, I won.
Well done.
Yeah. And
okay, so show your board.
Oh yeah, my pro model. This is not a freshie. Sorry, it's all scratched up. But it says Walter Boyle. It's got me blasting airs, drinking soda pop. But yeah, I mean, anything is possible.
Yeah.
What I want to produce out of my skating is that you're going to have people who are not going to believe in you. I come from people that didn't believe me from my own blood. But if you believe in yourself, you can be anything you want. Anything. It really just takes investing in yourself and believing in yourself.
It's an important message. You guys got to listen to that. Some of these kids out there could be 13, 14, 15 years old, and they might be in this situation where nobody believes in them.
Coming from broken homes,
and they don't believe in themselves.
I mean, it doesn't matter. When you're young, you got so much feeling going in your body that you don't even know how to react to it. So you kind of like go into self-destruction mode.
Yeah.
What everyone needs to remember is just believing in yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? You want to be rich, you want that yacht, you got it. Believe in yourself and get it, you know?
And you can focus that attention into your skateboarding and focus it into something positive.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. I mean, a lot of people forget, to really believe in themselves and they rely on another person for an encouragement, which is great.
Yeah.
But the best encouragement is yourself.
That's right. And sometimes the hardest encouragement.
Yeah. The critical one, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could be really hard on yourself, and there's no problem with that. It's because you want the best for yourself. And that's what it's all about. And then treat people how you want, give love and respect. If you see someone down, don't let them suffer, help them out. I mean, do it with your heartness. Do it with your heart, not because you're gonna think you're gonna get karma out of it. You know?
Well, I love that. It's a beautiful story. I think it's a good message for people to hear.
Yeah, believe in yourself. You're gonna have bad days, but those bad days are going to be a good day the next day because you're going to be like, oh, I learned something that day, and I'm not going to apply it today.
Yeah.
It's like this. Whatever you put in your cup that you drink and someone bumps into you, that's what's going to spill out.
Yeah, that's right. Manteca Skate Park out here changing lives.
Yeah. This is the first annual. This is amazing.
It's a cool content.
And I get to hang out with you. Can I give you a hug, bro? Heck yeah. I get to meet you.
What happened to your wrist? Look at this.
Okay, so check this out. I was drinking soda pop. What? Doing a transfer from the quarter.
Walter, we need to go to the doctor and get this checked out, my bro.
I broke my arm. And it's still broken, and I do Miller flips on it. I do hand plants. On this thing, and it's still broken.
Did you go to the doctor?
I could do that, but it's like I can't do that. Yeah. It's gnarly.
Walter!
I skate like
Look at that. Oh!
You can push on it too. It's like...
Okay, I may as well.
Yeah, feel that blob.
But what is that?
I don't know, dude. You want to take a book to it and slam it?
No, I don't. I do not. All right, well, thanks so much.
Heck yeah, man.
Keep inspiring, keep skating.
Hell yeah. I love what you do, man.
Thank you.
You're so awesome.
Thank you.
That positive vibe that you put out, dude.
I appreciate it.
That's what we need in the world.
Thank you so much.
Most definitely, man.
Well, where can they follow you? What should they do?
If you want to follow me, that's on your own choice, but I'm Walter Boyle _line on the Instagram.
Can they get your board, maybe?
Yeah, most definitely. If you go to Killer Instinct Subculture at Instagram, you can get it. We're also getting them in skate shops at Rise and Grind, Boards and More, Wildwood, and Bill's Wheels in Santa Cruz.
Shout out to all those skate shops supporting skateboarding. You can get the Walter Boyle Pro Model Killer Instinct skateboard.
Thank you, man.
Keep shredding.
Thank you.
We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, leave a comment below. And you, yes you, learn to ride a skateboard.